Hey everybody, this is a basic video tutorial of how you can use your dialer in order to make those bulk calls. How this dialer actually works is very simple. It just connects to a Google Sheets to get your list, and then it connects to your Twilio number to make the phone calls, and you have the option to forward those calls that are answered. You have the option to forward them to your physical phone, or you can also answer them directly on your computer. So once you go ahead and sign up for our 7-day free trial, this is the landing page where you're going to get. This is your dashboard. And the first thing that you're going to see is this weird email at the top. This weird email, all you need to do is add this email to your shared list file of Google Sheets in order for the platform to actually have access to your Google Sheets. So all you need to do as a first step is copy that, then go to your Google Sheets. As you can see, I already made one here as a test. You can add as many numbers as you want, and you can add as many additional information that you need, because when somebody answers the phone, you're going to want to know who's answered the phone, who you're talking to, basically. So the first column is going to be your phone number. That's pretty straightforward. I always like to add the +1 at the very beginning of the number, but you can avoid it if you want. If you're gonna add the +1 at the beginning of the number, just add this little apostrophe before the plus, so that way Google Sheets doesn't think that this is actually a formula that you're trying to add here. Once you go ahead and add your list, like I said, this information is optional. You can add whatever you want, because this information, you're going to use it later to actually import it to your platform. So that way, when somebody does answer the phone, you can see as a pop-up, it'll show you the information that you selected from these columns. So right now, just for this test, I'm adding number, name, address, city, and state, but you can add name. Maybe instead of address, if you're selling insurance, you can add maybe the insurance policy number right here, and so on. You can add whatever information that you need. Once you go ahead and have your list, all you need to do is click up here on share. Then where it says add people, add that email. As you can see, I already added it. Once you add it, just make sure it's selected as an editor, and that's basically it. Click done. Then once you already added that, you'll be able to locate and link that Excel sheet, that Google Sheet file later on. For now, we'll just go through these two options right here. So like I mentioned before, when you're making calls and somebody answers the phone, you have two options. Either you can have it forward that answered call to your physical phone, or you can have the digital platform actually load the phone call for you. What this means is that you don't actually need a physical phone, but you do have the option to transfer it if you need to. If you're going to go ahead and answer the phone calls directly on your computer, then all you need to do is just select the answer and make calls inside Digital Dialer. But again, if you prefer to have it transferred, you can also do that too. If you're going to have them forwarded to your phone, you just add your phone number right here. Then you can have two options again. If you want to go ahead and if somebody calls you, you can have the option to send them directly to voicemail. Or if you prefer, you can have your phone ring first and then send them to voicemail. And you can even control the amount of rings that you can allow them to have before the call goes to voicemail. Once you fill this in, you can save preferences, your call preferences, and you're good to go. This section right here, this is just basically a live call context. It'll show you the information of the live calls that you're making. So this panel is going to update automatically. You don't need to do anything on here. It's just going to show you the information of the calls you've been making.